So we had an hour with the justice, and the Supreme Court justices rarely give interviews. She did so because she's launching a book tour, but we were able to ask her not just about her book, but about a wide range of topics. She said she does not like the term swing vote because she thinks it implies indecisiveness. She and two of the court's other conservatives, Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh, they will sometimes side with the court's three liberal justices on certain issues. And she's done that, for example, on an air pollution case and on a case related to the prosecution of the January 6th rioters. So she is someone who is looked to as someone who might not always vote a strong conservative way. You know, she certainly still does. Her voting pattern still is overall quite conservative. So the base attacked her after she cast a vote that they didn't like, but they liked her again when she authored a big decision at the end of the last term. This was the decision that made it harder for lower court judges to block the president's policies as they are being challenged in court. Trump was so happy with that decision that he publicly praised her, said she wrote that decision brilliantly. What she told us is that she doesn't listen to either the criticism or the praise. Barrett's point to us was that the court is not siding with Trump, the person, but they are applying the law in a neutral way. Those decisions, she said, will now become precedent, for all the presidents who follow Trump, and whether those are Democrat or Republicans. That's one reason she wrote the book. She's trying to explain the decision-making process, hoping people will understand the court better. She's writing about how the court decides which cases to take, how she approaches the written briefings and the oral arguments, and then how she applies the law to those legal disputes. She likes to point out that a large share of the decisions the court makes are unanimous, and even those that are divided aren't always divided along ideological lines. But a lot of the big ones, of course, we do see the conservatives on one side and the liberals on the other. And you're right that the public's view of the Supreme Court is close to a 3-decade low.